Alexa Farmer 89.1 Elevate Your Mind. Kamu still nale with Peter nale Osipati from Adapt.
Yes, and today at Best Fathers competition, we're going to be reminding listeners about that competition, and also Peter will talk about that before Austipater Kupa Uchipe in on the competition again, and remember we want to promoter we take the applications and also on 26 23. So can you just imagine out of the quality
focus it's on grade 8 and 9. That's the number we got, and there was a question, remember, why 23? There are a number of possibilities, but as I said last week, as an organization, we will take it upon ourselves to find out why 23, because there could be a lot of possibilities, but we need to be real. We need to go back to Banyana for the class and find out the reasons why basa entara by entering why by keep to the length here essay by keeping because some went to page 1, some went for 2, some went for 3. So there could be a lot of reasons, and as we mentioned as well, men's program, men's program, Peter is the coordinator, the men's program Adapt, so we will be following up.
So Lisanza go 23.
So 23, unfortunately, for those who are late, it's already with the moderator, and the awards are on, confirmed. Will be announcing on the 18th of June with technical.
So D23
Vela, and one other thing, we shouldn't complain. D23, they could have been 5. You know, the very 23 is the beginning of things. It's early 23, but there's a lot that we can get out of the 23. We don't have the content as yet, as the moderator will tell us on the day of the awards, what she find out of those essays.
Okay.
You might find there's a whole lot of a book can get out of it.
And in studio now we are joined by Abut Peter. Now, looking at the issue Best Fathers, and I think it's an issue of concern for some of us, the only essays that you got with 23, meaning there are a lot of underlying issues. I think if it was mothers, maybe a lot of 100. Or maybe say 50. I know. I love my mom. Half a page, it's a man. You know, auntie, mapolo, neto win. Even though I'm not the best nepesa mamahaye, fella, as a chonex if I had one. But for the fact that you guys got 23, it means there's a lot of issues when it comes to Bontate Baro. You know, and we can just imagine ka month June. I think June month but it's not celebrated. We don't speak about our fathers. You know, it's business as usual. Mutar Father's Day,
I postili kono.
I not value. So maybe it has a lot to do with fathers raising Bana, and hence we have Ntate Peter today. The difficulties are how is that difficult, Ntate Peter? Who raise a let's say maybe you're a single parent, untati. But particularly, let us focus more on the girl child.
In my experience, excuse me, I won't say difficulties because I have raised my daughter without any difficulty. So I might know less about difficulties based on my experience. Because even wana o abelileng alumunyani, and I loved her from then, and to raise her to me, it was like me playing my role. Before Abanganya. That's why it was not difficult. Because I believe in a situation where you find it difficult is when you already classified him or her. as moshimane or ngwanyana. Bontate ba bangata ba ba anxious e ba tshwantse ba hodise bana ba banyana. Reason being, they only know how they've been raised as boys, and to them to raise the boy depend on their experience. Well, trying to raise a ngwana then what looks for and then where am I going to start? How am I going to communicate to them? At the age of 3, vana ngwana mongwe le mongwe o ba le that kind of relationship in that high, a very close relationship. If you can read information here, Sigmund Freud, when the girl child is 3, who develop a certain kind of love towards his father, towards their father, and then somehow the next stage we are change because uba what they call penis envy.
Oh,
According to Freud, but which
Yeah,
I don't believe is
according
theory.
to Freud,
I
yeah.
don't believe is theory though.
And then, in my experience, I know it happens like that. When wanyana develop that relationship with Papa Hai, wamrata, she's curious, and then hahula, that thing ya change. And when I seen that, over the question, and then king of fiction Baba, Iba too much atla staging some menstruate.
Oh, okay.
As a single father, how do you communicate
Lungwana
on that?
menstruation.
Yeah. But my advice to the single fathers out there is you buy the pads. How do you call the other thing?
The tampons.
Yeah.
Tampons.
You buy them.
Liners.
You buy them
Mm.
and make sure that you talk about those things. You define what is the thing.
Okay.
Only user for in.
Mm.
When the stage come, askaba surprise.
Mm.
Understand? Keep them with you, and then ukhonulula liena, exchange ideas, give her information, like when she reaches stage so date.
Mm.
As a father, I wouldn't want my daughter to date somebody who's abusive, somebody who's
And a
not
blesser.
responsible,
A place
and a blesser, sugar daddy.
Yeah.
You understand? So those are things that you have to talk to about
Yeah.
with your girl child.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
what kind of a man is he going to make?
Or
But-
to my advice ang wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a father, you will want her to know or data.
Mm.
Ulukile, awaluka, jwang,
Nako mang le
nako
teng.
mang, ko kae.
Le mang futhi.
Abona?
Mm.
And then, it's
Mm.
talking about sex. Libo.
Yeah.
As an African man talking to my daughter about sex,
Mm.
it might be a taboo.
Mm.
Somebody will hear me saying, why it's sex is 1, 2, 3, and then also in that, oh, hantu jwang.
O batla go bala le
Why
ngwana gae. Yeah. Mm.
It's a challenge for us. But I think when time goes on, we'll learn
Mm.
how do we do it.
Mm.
And the most important thing to do as a single father, you need to understand
Mm.
your daughter.
Yeah.
How do you get to understand them?
Still on Alex FM 89.1, 21 minutes after 11 o'clock. This is the real deal. Now, I'm glad Abu Peter touched on Sigmund Freud. The reason I know this is because of I'm a dropout in psychology, and a lot of people don't know this. Now, Sigmund, a lot of people, they are constantly we are motivated by our sexuality. Our people are driven by sex. So, oreka koloi because of your sexual instinct. You want to
Yeah.
please someone.
Oh, yeah.
You want to mate.
Yeah.
At 24/7, banna le basadi badula banagane sex
Yeah.
from an early age. So now you mentioned Freud's theory, ka ngwana wa gago, and you said obviously bana banyana, according to him, are bana banyana ba picture ba robala le bo papa bona or le bontatemogolo ba bona, or because of they want to they are on that phase.
It's a blunt
like,
truth.
Yeah.
like
It's a
which
blunt
is true
truth,
because
yeah.
how wanna teacher
Let me step in.
Yeah.
That bluntly. And then what he was saying was ngwana wa ngwanyana
Mm.
ha hola,
Mm.
he will want to be in a relationship
Mm.
with somebody like
Yeah.
their father.
Oh yeah.
Understand?
Fatherly figure. That's why I batla a fatherly figure.
understand?
Yeah.
And then he goes back to say, even Libashima,
Mm.
they have that thing. I wish I could marry somebody
Like my mom.
like my mother. Not,
I would- my
not
mom.
saying, yeah, not saying.
I wish I could
want.
marry too.
You understand? Not
Yeah.
saying I want to sleep.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, but I wish I can have a wife
Mm.
who like my mother.
But he also says they have conflicting sexual thoughts
Mm.
about people they are close to. Not what they want to, yes, but they have those three. Papa only penis.
Mm.
Ha. Mama only ha.
Oh,
So
they're
they have
curious,
sex.
curiosity.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
so they are
curiosity.
curious.
Yeah.
So now you say you or manakau not manakau but manahola. When they go through that stage, how did you? Is that the time where you tell your child about sex? You were born before, okay? Wanaka sali curious, and you start telling wana about the stage or memela aholina.
At that stage, what happens is that she is in a competition
Mm.
to fight for the love of his dad with their mother.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Oh, hence we see mama le ngwana kore ba sentse ba tla utlwana ntse re ke papa ha o yana ha ka o fa eng kore oh that competition.
Yeah, she's in a competition to be the
Oh.
best women in this
And
man.
it develops sometimes it develops into jealousy. Ne?
Yeah, and then when it continues, like I said,
Yeah.
overly that kind, whatever she's saying,
Mm.
had to move with the private parts.
Mm.
My father
Mm.
only penis.
Mm.
And ubona mshimana only penis. Then she asks herself, why don't I have? Why my mother don't have?
Mm.
Maybe it's because mewa waka
Mm.
utla gore e a bona gore hana penis
Mm.
go ba le ngone le gore maybe my mother ba mo khathile the penis
Oh,
ka
okay.
mme wa hae in the process of competing
Oh,
for the father's love.
yeah.
Then her being afraid of that, wait on, she turns back and associates with the mother.
Oh, okay.
Baba.
Yeah.
That curiosity, a fear nyana, I don't want to go through the experience. Let me associate myself. Lumut oki tshwanang le ye.
Mm.
Understand?
Oh, okay.
Then
This is
talking
very
about
interesting.
Very,
sex,
very. Mm.
talking about sex with your children, as one that.
Mm.
In a stages at day,
Mm.
there is states about 3 years they can't understand
Mm.
much about sex.
Mm.
But here at home ya go school,
Mm.
that's when I told the ideas go crashy, go grade R.
Mm, basundana,
About over the
bayenza.
questions.
Yeah. Mm.
I remember my son the other day it's a grade R. She came back and said to me, Daddy, kana mama ki cherry ya hao na?
Mm.
Understand?
I know.
And I was like, where have you got this? I don't know. Go classing, mang o itse ntata hae o no le cherry. You
Yeah.
understand?
Mm.
So, le batho ma crash, batho mo busa dipotso tse ngata.
Mm.
Some of the question will be touching on sex.
Mm.
That's where you have to take an advantage and start giving them the right information about sex.
That would be the thank you so much, Nancy. But more on that, I think it's only prepared for